Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I thought today I'd just give you a little hobby painting desk update, projects, things I'm working on, things I've been doing recently, just to share some of my hobby experiences. So last night we had another game of the Paolo Mori Napoleonic Battles game. You can probably see that on the shelf behind me, Battlefields of the Napoleonic Wars. We played the Retreat to La Coruna 1809. First time I played that scenario, and we had a super game. Really interesting. Very challenging for both sides. The terrain particularly played a large part of the overall outcome, particularly the rivers, which proved very problematic for the French forces trying to advance quickly. The British one managed to fall back in very defensive sort of posture and hold on enough to secure the victory points they needed to end the game. So really enjoying that game. I think the only scenario I haven't played now is the Rivoli 1797 scenario. So looking forward to giving that one a roll out soon, and hopefully Paolo and his team will have some more scenario battles to come with that, which will be top of my list. So I think it's an excellent game, really enjoyable. In terms of hobby time, been working on a number of things, which is just off camera here. So been working on some, hopefully you can see these, some sort of Greek Hellenic stroke ruins. I bought these 3D printed. Hopefully you can see those in the camera there. And then I've just painted them. So I've started off with a sort of grey primer, a brush on primer, done a wash over the top, and then done a sand and a light grey dry brush over the top of that, just to give some colour and texture to those. But pleased with those, so they will be taking part in some of my Midgard and Greek hoplite battle games that I've got planned. I've also, and these are still in progress, starting to put together some more of my revamped Viking forces. So that's for Midgard army, this is a 2 leader. I've also got a 3 leader there. Hopefully again you can see that okay. Quite pleased with that one. And then we've got some units that have just been put onto bases there as well. Again, hopefully you can see those sufficiently on the screen. And we've got another unit as well. This will pretty much complete the additions to my Viking army, which I will then re-showcase, having revamped it. I've got another figure I probably will paint more as a palette cleanser. This was a Viking figure I got from Steve Barber Models when I recently purchased my Talos figure that you saw in an earlier video, and also Cerberus, the 3-headed dog, which I've got there as well to paint. So that's part of the mythology related things, but the Romans are nearly finished. Sorry, the Vikings are nearly finished now. I've got some Wargames Atlantic, sorry no, Victrix, I think these are, 28mm Roman slingers that I've put together. I'm doing a unit of them again for my late Roman army. That will finish that one off. Also for Midgard, but then I need to probably do a little bit of a complete rebase job on those ones just to get them looking uniform. Most of my Romans are based on individually and have been going into the usual sort of bases, but I'm thinking of mounting them all on one base and just again making it a bit easier for movements and things like that, rather than the traditional base with all the figures loose and being able to remove casualties and things like that. I think as I get more experienced in the hobby over the years, I prefer to take a more regimental based look rather than individual figures. Although I don't mind skirmish games, I still like to see units as units, and I'm not a big fan of casualty removal. I would prefer to have them little markers or whatever, just to indicate any casualties and things like that. So they're the main things on the painting desk. I still have my 10mm Landschlex unit looking at me here. It's got a little bit of paint on, but I really do need to crack on and get those finished to finish off that army. I've got some more flags, sort of Romanesque Saxon type flags here. These are just going to sort of pimp up my Vikings and make them hopefully look a little bit better on the table. In terms of other things, I'm hoping to catch up with Andy Rourke, friend of the channel, from Form Square Games, next week, and so I hope to bring you some information from him on what's happening in his world, what's happening in Form Square Games, future releases, etc., which I'll share with you all, and hoping to get some extra games in. Want to get a few of my newer games to the table. Still hoping to get the Anzac game, Assault on Gallipoli, on the table at some point, and also PreludetoLeipzig from Hollandspiel. I've just had a replacement counter sheet arrive from the States, thanks to Steve Jones at Blue Panther. Thank you, Steve. And now I'm able to get that game on the table as well, so really looking forward to playing that. I'm going to do an unboxing video of that one shortly to share with you. That's a fairly new game, based on the original Battle of Nations Leipzig game that Hollandspiel did quite a few years ago. This is the next one in that John Tyson series. So that's pretty much where things are hobby-wise at the moment for me. Just a quick update. Hope to bring you some more material very soon. Hope to see you all again, and keep posting the questions, and the comments is always gratefully accepted. See you all soon. Thanks for watching.